Essentially, 2005 we started. 2003, Glasgow was described as a murder capital of Europe, and Scotland was the most violent country in the developed world, according to the World Health Organization. And in actual fact, it had been going on for a long time before that. We had a real problem with violence, particularly gang violence, territorial gangs, disassociated young men, and so 2005, when the VRU was set up, we had 137 homicides in Scotland, about 50% just under in Glasgow. That's not huge in global terms, but when your population is 5 million, it is pretty significant. It put us on a par in public health terms with likes of El Salvador and so the countries that have huge problems with that. So the traditional response was to blame policing and look at justice to have the answer, and to look at high levels of enforcement and calling for tougher sentences and hoping that by putting people into prison that the problem will be resolved. But actual fact, it doesn't work. What you do is you take police officers away from their tasks to do that high level policing, so other crimes go up. And what you do is you suppress the problem for a while, but once you put the police officers back to where they should be, the problem resurrects itself. And we've been doing that for generations and having no progress. And so 2004, World Health Organization said that violence was a public health issue and not an issue for criminal justice. And we were the first organization to accept that recommendation and to start tackling our violent problem in a public health manner. And we were the first police organization to be accepted into the World Health Organization as a result of that. And we have continued to pursue that. Last year, we had 55 homicides in Scotland, so 137, 2005, 55 last year, so something has gone right. I don't accept all the claim, the credit for that for the VRU, but we have been influencing, we have been doing a lot of things, and we have an understanding of violence because that's what we do. And we don't tend to look at what people do with a weapon. We tend to ask why people pick up a weapon in the first place and try to prevent that from happening.